spend a few days with me in my chateau in rural France while we get stuff done. We go to a concert in Angoulême. I have a course to actually serve alcohol and lots of stuff, lots of info again about life in France. I am Amadeus and I'm renovating a 13th century chateau. To be all honest with you, it's just a half. And you're watching my vlog about my new life in France. So in case you didn't know, in France you need a course or you need a license to be selling and serving alcohol, especially also as a chambre d'hôte basically. So I am doing this course so I can serve dinners during the summer months, and I can be all official and have no problems with anyone, and I have all the licenses I need. So I'm doing this license today. Today is Thursday, and then we're off to a friend-to-be, I would say, concert. I met her already. She's a singer-songwriter, an artist that lives about like 50 minutes away from here, kind of the same corner where Denise is. And she's having a concert in Angoulême tonight, so we're going to see the concert tonight. And I'll be taking you along. I won't be filming, I think, in the concert, maybe just tiny bits and pieces. And then tomorrow we need to do some shopping. I got some stuff ready already because I have guests coming for 2 nights. And yeah, I have lots of stuff to do with the dance festival. So in case you would like to support the dance festival, then there is a way. There's a link in the description box below, and it will take you to a page from Hello Asso. It's an official site for associations in France. And you can, if you have a spare euro, donate whatever you can, whatever you want, to the dance festival. And like this, we can pay all our fees because we need to pay an insurance for the place and also for everything that's happening at the event. We also need a license to play music on that event because we want to have a little soirée with a DJ afterwards. And basically, we're also putting all our private means into food, into basically anything, because Anna, who's the violinist, she will come here and she's paying for her trip. Noemi's paying for her trip. So far, all of them are staying with me. I'm paying for their accommodation, basically, and things like this. So if we can at least get our costs to 0, that we didn't spend anything, it would be amazing. So if you would like to support the arts in rural France, I know that it's maybe a bit off because it's not where you live, but I'd greatly appreciate it. And I'll come up with a little gift for everyone who's donated. And also, on the topic of donation, just quickly, in the video description you'll also find my Patreon link in case you wanted to support me with a monthly fee of 5 euros. Et voilà, c'est ça. Alors, I have 20 minutes till my formation starts. I will have a coffee in the sun. And then I'll talk to you, I guess, in the break of that whole thing. But I'm on a quick walk. It is almost 1 o'clock. At the formation, the course is on a break until 2. It's been quite informative. Tons of information. So much information. And oh gosh, I'm quite anxious about this exam at the end. And this wind makes me look like my hair. I just washed my hair this morning and it's like all over the place. Whatever. So yeah, I just thought I'd get a few steps in. Just had a really quick lunch that I prepared in one of the smaller breaks. I'm telling you. Well, at least this whole, I think I'm not sure if I talked about this, but so the formation is in English because I was really anxious to take it in French because everyone said you need a really good French level, and I know that my French isn't bad and I can converse, I can have normal conversations with people, I would say. And just recently I had like a whole political debate with friends. I can make myself understandable, but there's always this part of me that feels anxious and is worried that maybe my French wouldn't be good enough, and what if I fail the exam? I'm always always so afraid of failing. I think that boils down to how my parents, and it is nothing against my parents, I love my parents, but I do think that my parents, growing up in a very socialist, almost communistic system in Poland, where it was very competitive and only the top actually really got somewhere and changed their social status and were able to live a bit better lives. So everything was very competitive. You can still see it in France. Everything in France is very competitive. There's competitions to go through ranks and things like this. I'm not really sure if that's the way. I find that I don't know, competition puts a lot of pressure, and it does put a lot of pressure on me. And it always did in ballet school. I hated competition. I didn't see the point. I mostly think that's why I was a really good corps de ballet member. So like, you know, the people dancing in the background. That was my first job. I was in a corps de ballet. But I think if you're like very mindful of the whole thing, it's like, it's perfect because you're really in sync with one another. And that's what I really enjoyed, actually. Enjoyed it much more than dancing solo. At least classical dance. So yeah, I'm always afraid of failing, and let's hope I don't. My next update will be if I did or not. Just had a tiny break of the course. Oh gosh, telling you, it's all about law now, and it's really interesting, but at the same time it's just like really frightening, and it makes me even more want to just close down the B&B with all the things that could happen and all the things that people can see you and do things to you. And how liable you are with so many things, especially when you do so many things yourself. It's just absolutely bonkers. It really makes you rethink the whole thing. The show yesterday was really cute. It was really nice, and it was so nice seeing Cleo on the piano. And I hope you guys can meet her one day. I mean, she lives, I said, around the corner where Denise lives, and just really, she's a beautiful soul and a great artist. So I'm really hoping to find ways to collaborate with her with dance and music. It would be really, really nice. It's the next morning. I'm really wet because it's raining outside. Oh, it's really not nice. Just unpacking the bag that I packed for yesterday in case it would get colder. Thought I heard something, but maybe I'm just going crazy. I just had to take all my laundry into the dryer because I forgot it outside yesterday, and I didn't look at the weather report. It was raining cats and dogs all night, and it's supposed to rain all day and the next week, and oh, I'm so tired of the rain. I keep on mentioning it, don't I? And it's very atypical for, like, I think at one point meteorologists said that it was quite the normal June weather that we experienced at the beginning of June, but now as we're touched in the middle of June and it's supposed to get cold and rainy again, it's just super strange. Nobody understands the weather really. The people are really sad because it's just, you know, there's snails everywhere eating away everything. I completely forgot about my dahlias, really. My dahlias, their history. Maybe next year, but this year I'm not even trying to save them anymore. Now my tomatoes, they need sun. They need sun. And my courgettes are probably gonna be eaten alive as well. I've already accepted that truth. I have guests coming tonight. They just sent a message that they'll be arriving around 5 o'clock, which means I still need to go to the grocery store to get some stuff. Need to kind of look around what we need. It is 8:50 now. Probably take a quick shower. I mean, look at that. I just left everything as it was yesterday. Everything's a bit of a mess. Like, not completely, but a bit, yes. And I feel like a bit of a mess. It's not the best feeling to have when you're expecting guests. So, oh well, it is what it is, right? are going to need some shopping bags. I think the rest of shopping bags is still inside the car. And then my bag, all means of payment. Quite important. Now only shoes. Oh, I'm wearing those camper shoes forever now, like every day almost. They're really comfortable. Alexi actually, like, because Alexi is always wearing campers. Well, we were in Paris. You remember that episode for my birthday? And it's quite weird. That episode didn't get so many views, and actually it's quite a cute episode with you get to see a lot of Paris actually in that episode. But yeah, what I actually wanted to say is that I brought shoes which are wait, let me show you. These shoes I brought. These. And these are pretty shoes. They're Doc Martens, and I can walk around with them. Not 20k a day, what we did in Paris. We arrived in Paris, we did a lot of walking. We went all the way from Gare de Montparnasse through the whole city to our hotel, which was close to Bastille. So my feet and my heels were completely damaged by the time we got there. So I was like, okay, I'm on a mission. Before we go to the opera tonight, we need to find shoes for me. So I bought these camper shoes because Alexi was like, oh, but camper's really good. And we were just around Centre Pompidou and there's a big camper store there. So we looked through stuff. I chose them, and since then I'm wearing them quite often, I have to say. Very comfortable shoes. So camper, if you would like to sponsor me, please go ahead. But yeah, it's not sponsored in any way. Let's pack our stuff up and let's go do some shopping. I really don't remember moving to Bretagne. Ooh, that weather. So I was contemplating for a longer time whether to get an air fryer, and I just bought one. So let's try it out later. Oh, here it is! And I think I'm gonna put it here, right next to the KitchenAid. Like this, it can stay outside, and we'll set it up, I think. Have to read through it, and I already wrote a message to Alexi. I was like, we need to do frites. I need to do whatever is so hideous. I feel like I need frites and homemade mayo and all the horrible good things. So I just cleaned everything. Gonna prepare the potatoes for the fries. Gonna cut them up. Then Justine's coming and she's gonna prepare some tofu that we're gonna put in after. Trying to keep the fries nice and warm. Yeah. Looking so much for. And I'll show you how easy it is actually to make your own mayonnaise at home. So put this in. Plug it. And then it's set to go to 200 and 30 minutes, I think it said. Interesting. So let's make a quick veganese, a mayonnaise that's vegan. And all you basically need for that is like a mixer thingy like this. And some soy milk, unsweetened. Soy milk is really important. It doesn't work with any other milk. It needs to be soy milk, unsweetened, because you don't want anything sweet. You need oil. I use sunflower oil, a bit of mustard, a bit of salt, and a bit of vinegar. What you want is 100 milliliters of soy drink and 200 milliliters of oil. Like this, you will start puring and you will see it works like magic. It just appears before your eyes. 100. Basically, you always need double the amount of oil to your drink, your soy drink or soy milk. You can all add it in together already. A splash or 1 spoonful of vinegar. I'm adding some fleur de sel and just a little spoon of Dijon mustard. And there you go, that's it. And there you have it. Vegan mayonnaise, really quickly. And it's not, you can keep it longer because it doesn't have any fresh ingredients. Like original mayonnaise has eggs. And yeah. And then you just taste it to whatever you want. You can also, like this, you can also make vegan aioli. But obviously then you want to add garlic. Today I'm racing a bit, so we just had lunch. Worked really well with the air fryer. But still, I think I made too much. I made it too full, so had to take more time, and we also did some tofu experiment in kombu leaves, but it was good. But I think it can be much better, and Justine already had some ideas how to tweak the recipe and everything. So I just cleaned, and I can see there's still stuff everywhere on the floor, so getting the Hoover out again. You always see this room because it's the most favorite room that it's always booked. That is made, that's done. Now the only thing I would actually like to do, because I feel that the floor is a bit like, and yeah, vacuuming didn't really help. I think if I could just like once go over it, and I think I have one of those things that's like, that is basically already pre-made, so you just put it on the Swiffer thingy and then you just swipe the floor with it. Like this, at least it'll be a bit more fresh. It's my perfectionism once again. And then it's almost 2 o'clock. And then I think I have earned myself a bit of a break. These are the ones that I was thinking about. But the Grand Salon actually looks really cute now. And do you remember this one that one of my subscribers did, Barry? Oh, I still haven't found a frame for it. And Barry, I promise you, I'm on the lookout for the frame, but it's really hard to find this kind of shape. So maybe I'll just have to like try and make one myself. But I'll see. I'll keep an eye out still. We haven't been brook hunting as much also. But that's also with a weather like this, it's like raining, it's pouring. I really don't want to go outside at all. That picture really deserves something. And I think I am gonna take good photo with my professional camera of it, and then make it into a postcard that I can send out as season's greetings from the Chateau and things like this. I'm really happy. Thank you once again, Barry. It was a really lovely gift. In the end, it's faster to do it by hand than with this thing. This thing is just frustrating me right now. Let me tell you, Chateau life isn't always glorious. I mean, just look at that. It's really not nice. But I think I've earned an hour of break until 3, and then I'll continue with some more admin stuff for the dance festival, and then around 5 those people wanted to arrive, so I think if I do 1 hour of admin, then 1 hour just checking and getting things ready, and then yeah. I managed to do a bit. I managed to rest a bit. I watched another episode of L'Agence, and I answered all your comments because this I haven't done yet. So I finally got around to doing that because it's just like so crazy busy yesterday the whole day. I was really like, once I was in bed, I was just like brain dead completely. Like driving back and forth as well. It's just a lot, and I really feel it today. So I want to get moving a bit. I want to do a bit of a workout now. I did my email list, all the admin stuff that had to be done. So for the festival, there's still more that I will have to do tomorrow. But oh gosh, you guys, this rain, it's so horrible, and it's never ending. It's just pouring down the whole day. Well, we're making the best out of it, right? So yeah, just changed. We'll do a workout, and then my guest should be arriving also quite soon. That's why I want to squeeze in the workout now. Guests just arrived and showed them the room and everything. They're up now. Probably they'll be going out for dinner because I mean there's no dinner solutions here right now because Aline doesn't do dinners, she just does lunches. So, and I don't do dinners until July and August, and I've really told myself I'm not going to jump in and do it because I need to set boundaries for myself as well, and for my sanity, and for, I've been working the whole day again, so it's, you know, it's a lot already. So now I'm just waiting to get my stuff together and then to go up to Alexis, and then we're meeting someone else from a different village who's actually starting also an initiative and wants to change things around here, and so I think it's gonna be quite cool. He's so cute. So it is the next day. It's still raining. We first went to the bar for a drink, and after that Alexia already had prepared a quiche to go to meet those people who live in the village that's above us in Mouzon. And it was like a whole new arrangement of comité de fête, so people organizing different outings for the village people. Village people sounds a bit like a band, no. Basically for people living inside the village. Yeah, usually you have them in every village. And they're also an association, and they plan things to do, and outings, and brocons, and things like this. So yeah, we met up with them, and it was really nice to meet some other people, and some other young people also that are our age more, and we're not that young. We're touching up on the 40s here, so but yeah, it was really nice just to see a bit of more younger people around, and also people that want to change stuff, that are really, yeah, you know, have ambitions and have a vision for this place, and want to revive those villages. Then I came home this morning, prepared breakfast for my guests, who are really cute. They are really cute. So they come from the Clermont-Ferrand area, and they're here for a wedding. They had a really nice dinner yesterday. I told them that they should go to Massignac. There's a little auberge that does dinners, and I think, like, if you eat meat, I think it's quite a good place to go for a dinner. So sent them there. It's cheap, it's good, it's local. Perfect. And after preparing breakfast for them and talking with them and about all those things, and about, like, he's from a village somewhere close to the river Tarn. So, and he said it's a medieval village that actually goes all the way back to the Temple Knights. We talked about all of this, so it was quite interesting, all the stories he had to tell about the buildings there, and how they also, like, partly reminded him, like, this building reminds him of the buildings back there. And yeah, then I just edited this very video so that you can watch it, made the thumbnail, and now I'm about to say à bientôt et au revoir, because we've come to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Thank you so much for, once again, I just can't stop saying how grateful I am for our little community, and that you're exchanging and putting your thoughts in, and I highly appreciate that. Thank you so much. And if you aren't part of the community yet, consider subscribing to my channel. It's all for free. And I shall see you on Tuesday with another episode of the cooking. Just a quick reminder, we're switching schedule from Wednesday and Sunday uploads to Tuesday and Friday uploads. I want to try new things. Gosh, this weather. I'm gonna leave you with a small impression of summer right now in rural France. It's just crazy. And I almost forgot to say bisous.